Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Eastern Lifestyle. I'm your host, Davia Pugh.
And I'm your reporter, Kaylee Riccatelli.
We're so happy you're with us today. Get ready for an awesome show. Get ready for March Madness with mouth-watering, fall-off-the-bone ribs from a popular steakhouse in Greenville. And we'll also be visiting a cute bottle shop and social space in Beaufort. Plus, get recommendations on smart home devices to save you time and money. That's all on the way shortly, but now let's get into what makes this day special.
We all know what today is.
It's St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, it is.
The lucky day of the year.
We both got our green on, so no pinching.
Exactly, no pinching.
Yes, I even
We have
have
our
it
green
on
on
my nails to be safe.
Yes, exactly. You guys should have your green on today for St. Patty's.
Yes.
It's a holiday, and I have some facts. We'll talk about some St. Patrick's Day magic. So, it's celebrated in more countries around the world than any other single day national festival.
Oh.
So it's pretty popular, and the holiday is named after St. Patrick, who was the patron saint of Ireland.
Ooh.
And so a patron saint is believed to protect and help specific people, or a place or cause, anything of that nature. And March 17th, which is today, is believed to be the day that he passed. So that's why it's on March 17th.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And so the first parade honoring St. Patrick was in 1601 in St. Augustine, Florida.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that old.
Yeah, 1601.
1601?
Yes, and then the first actual St. Patrick's Day parade took place in Boston, Massachusetts in 1737.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it honored St. Patrick specifically before, it became a parade and that sort.
It's funny that he was the patron saint of Ireland, but all the first celebrations were in America.
Exactly.
That's interesting.
It's really interesting. I'm not sure. Yep, that's...
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah. So, but the world's biggest celebration of St. Patrick's Day is in New York.
Oh.
Every year. Millions of people come.
There's a lot of, even since moving here, I have found out there's so many towns that have big St. Patrick's Day celebrations.
Yeah.
I just found out Beaufort has a big thing for Mardi Gras. I think they do St. Patrick's too. And then last year, I was in Savannah, Georgia, around St. Patrick's Day, found out they do a whole lot for St. Patrick's Day. That's like their thing.
That makes sense. I can see Savannah.
Yeah, they dye their fountain green.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Fun.
It's really cool.
That's really cool. Yeah, St. Patrick's Day it's fun. I mean,
yeah.
Remember in school when, teachers would go all out with decorations for St. Patrick's Day too.
And it's so fun.
It's so fun. The 4-leaf clovers.
Yeah.
And, just the good luck of it all. I mean, it's like a special day.
Do you know what I need to do today?
What?
I need to go to McDonald's and get a Shamrock Shake.
The Shamrock Shake.
I haven't had a Shamrock Shake yet this year.
Wow. I forgot about those.
I know. Do you like Shamrock Shakes?
I do. I mean, they're really, really sweet. But I like them, occasionally. It's only once a year. So.
I have to get a small one.
Yeah.
But I like mint flavored things.
I like mint flavored things too.
I get one every year. Yeah. And I haven't gotten one yet.
Gotta get one today. Yes.
Making a stop on the way home.
Exactly. Great. And so to celebrate St. Patrick's Day today, you can head to Pinky's Pub in New Bern tonight from 7 to 10 p.m. to enjoy their St. Patty's Day party. There will be live music with the Bridge Atlantic. There will be corned beef and cabbage, green beer, and their famous sliders. For more info, be sure to visit the Pinky's Pub Facebook page. Green beer?
Yeah. Does Guinness do green beer for St. Patrick's? I feel like they do.
Who?
Guinness. The beer brand. It's an Irish beer brand.
Oh, I don't even know about that. They might. I can see that.
I forget if they make green beer or if it's just people who dye Guinness green, and that's the tradition.
Have you had green beer?
Oh, I hate beer.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not a beer.
I'm not a beer gal.
Yeah, so I don't know. so when you say Guinness, I had no idea what she was talking about.
Because I've never had any kind of beer, no matter the color.
Yeah.
But I forget if it's Guinness that makes green beer or if it's just people who dye beer green, and it's usually Guinness because that's like the staple beer for St. Patrick's Day.
Who knows? Y'all have to go and find out.
And live music and food?
Live music and food is always a great time.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, so head over there and have I'm trying to think of a pun for whatever.
A lucky day.
A lucky
Who
day.
knows?
Have a lucky night. Get ready for the ultimate game day ribs. Coming up right after the break, we're learning a fall off the bone recipe at a steakhouse in Greenville. You will not want to miss it. Hey everyone, I'm your host Davia, and March Madness is all about big games, big plays, and big flavors. Right now we are at Texas Roadhouse to learn how to make their award-winning fall off the bone ribs. Let's go ahead and see how to make them. So we are here with Craig at Texas Roadhouse, and he's going to be showing us how to make their award-winning fall off the bone ribs for March Madness. Craig, thank you for having us today.
Great to be here.
Yeah, so I am so excited to dig on in and see how to make these ribs. So tell us where we start.
All right, first you're going to need to gather your utensils. You're going to need about a 13 by 18 inch roasting pan, as you see I have right here. I put a drain grate in here as well. Because when I talk about it, the liquid smoke in the water, you really don't want the ribs touching it. It could wash the seasoning off.
Gotcha.
So what I have here is 2 slabs of ribs.
Ooh, those are good.
And then, the first thing we do is we grab about a half a cup of the rib seasoning of our rib rub. You can use any rib rub you want.
Okay.
Whatever store brand, We actually do sell it too with Texas Roadhouse, our rib rub that we use.
Oh, awesome.
You want to coat the underside first.
Okay.
And then you want to kind of coat the top side really good because you want that coverage to be on there so it gives that really good flavor.
Now, at the restaurant, how many ribs typically come with the appetizer?
It's a 4-bone of ribs.
Okay,
so
okay.
It's like a little small appetizer.
Awesome.
And you just rub it on really good. And then you just take this right here and kind of cover it up really good.
Gotcha.
The next thing you want to do is you get your liquid smoke in your water, combine it together.
Okay. Now, what is liquid smoke?
It's kind of like how a smoker kind of smokes the flavor in there. It kind of gives that really smoky flavor and texture you're looking for. So you're always going to want to put the bone side down so that the seasoning and the ribs, it cooks into the ribs as it's in the oven.
Okay.
Kind of like how I have it here.
Awesome.
You're going to wrap the pan with aluminum foil really tightly and put it in a preheated oven at 250 degrees for about 2 hours. It's just like using a smoker at home. It slow cooks it, but it helps it give that real tenderness to it.
Oh, okay.
Right here I have the Texas Roadhouse barbecue sauce.
It smells so good. The sauce smells so good, y'all.
But you can use any kind of barbecue sauce that you like, whether it's Sweet Baby Ray's or something like that.
Okay.
But at the end process, you should not need a knife to cut our ribs, because if you see,
they just fall off the bone. Look at that.
Come straight out of the ribs just like this.
Look at that, y'all. Wow.
And then
very tender.
It's nice and tender, and it's got a lot of good flavor to it.
What are some of your favorite appetizers here that people can grab for March Madness? Like, what do you suggest?
I love the ribs.
Ribs,
yeah. One of my favorite things. I've been with Texas Roadhouse for about almost 24 years.
Okay.
The snake bites are really good.
Yeah.
The pickles, the cactus blossom are really good. And the mozzarella sticks that we have here are good as well.
And of course the rolls.
We have the rolls.
The honey butter.
And we also have the stuff that you can buy on retail, the steak seasoning, the rib rub, and the steak sauce.
Awesome.
So you can even buy our rolls in the stores nowadays.
This is great. This will definitely get people prepared for March Madness. It's an exciting time. Now, Craig, if people wanted to just know more about Texas Roadhouse in Greenville, how should they reach out?
They can come see us at the store, call us at the store. You can download the Texas Roadhouse app, put your name on the wait list, and that way you don't have to wait as long. And I'm here 5 days a week, so
awesome.
I'm usually here from sun up to sundown.
Great. Awesome. Thank you so much, Craig.
Yeah, no problem.
And we will have this recipe available to you all, and stay tuned for more on Eastern Lifestyle. It's time for the moment of Zen. Use this time to calm your mind, whether that's by taking a few deep breaths or meditating. Let go of any distractions or stress and focus on the present. Use this time to relax and find peace.
Coming up on Eastern Lifestyle, check out this sweet spot in Beaufort where you can find a community for just about any interest you have. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss it. The Periwinkle Bottle Shop and Social Space got its name from the periwinkle seashell that's small and unassuming at first, but upon a closer look is beautifully ornate, full of detail and unexpected surprises. That's what this community gathering spot has to offer, a simple space for people to come together in so many ways, to share a drink or a common interest.
The Periwinkle has fondly been referred to as a commercial back porch, and what that really chalks up to is a third space that we've created for our locals and tourists alike to feel comfortable and safe, to enjoy alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages and participate in random, fun, and weird, interesting events. The conceptualization of the Periwinkle began with Chris's mobile bar business, and we were hesitant to do the brick and mortar space. We had just had a baby, and the opportunity arose when we saw a space that we loved and had eyes on the corner of Live Oak and Cedar Street, and we opened in February of 2022. Our spot on Live Oak was amazing because we had parking, we had a great little shed that we had converted into this beautiful space that our local family and friends could partake in community events there. However, we were really lacking any kind of foot traffic. Being on Middle Lane in Beaufort, North Carolina will give us a bigger reach for not only our nonprofit and fundraising for events, but also just providing that community space that's really safe. The most important thing that's rooted in the Periwinkle is that deep sense of community and honoring that third space intention. COVID kind of rocked how we interact and function in the world. The bottle shop and social space was originated in the intention of creating a space where we want to raise our children, meet people like us, that we love, and can do all these types of special things and interesting things in a really healthy and positive way. I always say the fact that we serve alcohol is the least interesting thing about what we do. We were on our heels nervous that we were going to be closing from the Live Oak spot. We thought that might be the end of the Periwinkle. We reopened this past week, so we spent about 5 days open, and the amount of people that have supported us since the beginning of this journey, that have come through, poured love on us, is clearly the why and the most important part about the Periwinkle. Every Wednesday we have a hash run. Hashing is a type of running activity, but is accessible for anybody who wants to walk, jog. We have kids that skate and ride bikes. It is based more as a scavenger hunt or a puzzle for runners. So every week the route's different. There's clues around town. We meet Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. every week, and the distance varies between like 3 to 5 miles. We also have historically provided yoga for free. We've shifted from Thursdays to Friday mornings at 9 a.m. We also have a permitted tattoo artist in our space that does pop-up tattoos called Tattoos Day. And we have a book club that meets, the Paperbacks Book Club, that's run by a local school teacher. We specialize in carrying a craft variety of both alcohol and non-alcoholic beverages. So we have beers, local beers, international, wine, seltzers. But then we also have a wide range of non-alcoholic beverages. We keep 2 kombucha taps that are non-alcoholic on at all times. We also have a cooler dedicated to non-alcoholic beverages. So you can find beers, recess, adaptogen waters, all kinds of things like that.
It's time for the life hack of the day. Did you know that you can use a spring from an old pin to keep your charger from bending or breaking? Just take the spring and wrap it around the base of your charging cable, and this adds support, preventing the bends and breaks from happening.
I never thought of that.
That's so smart.
See, I have like a little cable crawler, like those little, it's usually like people or whatever, or like an animal, or you just like clip it on the end of it, and that keeps it from bending. I never thought of using a spring.
I never thought of either one of those.
Like my cable climbers are all characters from Friends, and you just get them and you clip them on the end, and it keeps it from bending right there.
Oh, Huh.
But
I never used anything for it, but that's...
a spring from an old pen is probably cheaper.
cheaper.
Yeah. That's really interesting.
It is. Gotta try it out, for sure. So now it's time for trivia. What year did women in the United States gain the right to vote? Is it A, 1931, B, 1920, C, 1942, or D, 1915? We'll have the answer right after the break. Don't go anywhere. From Apple to Google to Amazon, you're sure to find the right technology to help keep you on schedule. Coming up, we're looking at the top affordable smart home devices, so don't go anywhere. So if you guessed B, 1920, you're correct. The 19th Amendment was ratified on August 26, 1920, and prohibited denying the right to vote based on sex. Many women of color were excluded until the Voting Rights Act of 1965 was put in place, which prohibited racial discrimination among voting. The right smart home device can make your daily life easier, especially when it's affordable. Rachel Moyer is standing by with the top tested smart home devices from consumer resource Best Reviews.
Smart home devices, that is, can not only provide peace of mind, but in many cases also save you lots of money. Joining us now with the top tested smart home devices is Senior Director of Content Operations from BestReviews.com, Jacob Palmer. Hey, Jacob, how are you?
Hey, thanks for having me. You know, this is a space of technology that got really popular, you know, let's say 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And now it's mature enough that we've got 3 big players in the space, super big brand names,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty excited to show people what were our favorites.
Okay, yeah, because I wouldn't know how to choose one brand from the next. So let's start over here, Jacob. What have we got first?
These are the Amazon Echo devices, and what's great about these is that they are very affordable, number one, and they also are super easy to use. Starting with the Echo Show 8, which is the black one here. My favorite part about this is that it swivels, and it also will follow the person. So if you're watching a show, if you are telling it to follow you while you're cooking something, so you know, you run over here, you need to be able to see it, you run over there, you can still see it.
Wow.
And then my absolute favorite part about it is that it also does that during the video calls. And what's also great about it is with that auto follow, say that you're, you know, maybe video calling grandma, the toddler running around, it will still stay in focus. But if you want to be going with the more cost-effective version, you can go with the Echo Show 5. What I think is the best selling point for the Echo Shows, which is if you're already invested in the Ring technology, you know, a lot of people have them as doorbells or peepholes, and then you can also get a live view into it right away if you set it up with the right command.
Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to walk to their door and look through the hole because you don't know who's on the other side. So, all right, let's move on to this in the middle here. This is Google, correct?
This is the Google Nest variety. And so we've got a couple here. We got the Google Nest Hub and the Google Nest Mini. And what we love about these is that these are great in a bunch of different environments. The Mini is perfect for if you want to just put it in like more of a bedroom or something like that, because, you know, obviously you won't need the screen as much. The other thing that's great about this is that if you are a YouTube TV user, it is awesome in terms of how easy it is to say, hey, can you watch Fox on YouTube TV? You know, maybe a football game is on or something like that. So that's another great one. And then the speaker, you know, this is about half the price and super affordable. You know, we're talking like less than $50 a lot of the time. So another great option for folks if that's what they're looking for out there.
Very cool. All right, let's move on to the third one now. I love this design, Jacob. This like netting looks so cool. What's that one?
So these are from Apple, and so of course you're gonna love the design because that is what Apple does well, right? Is they have the aesthetics down pat. They have some great technology in them as well, especially the larger Apple HomePod here. This is going to compete more so with like a smart speaker. So if you're in the market for something like from Sonos or something like that, this is going to be that because this thing is so powerful. To the point that if you're living in a small space, go with the Mini because this is going to overpower the space before you know it. But if you want kind of that central speaker, that thing that's going to be, you know, the one that you're really playing music from, and then, you know, if you're an Apple Music user, it is great for that because as we know with Apple products, the more you're invested into their ecosystem, the more it works well together. So this is going to be a great one for that. But then This is cheaper. The Mini is cheaper. It's about half the price, but it gets the job done, especially if you're living in an apartment, you have a smaller room, you want to put it in a bedroom, something like that. And then if you are a Siri power user, these are also going to be for you.
Or there's something for everybody, depending on what's most important to you.
And if you're not sure about what you like, make sure you check out our YouTube channel because we are diving deep in all of these.
Okay, Jacob, thank you so much. This has been awesome for Home Tech. Thank you.
Thanks so much for having me.
Of course. Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, that's Nexstar. For more on these products and many others, head to bestreviews.com or scan the QR code up on your screen right now. Just scan that and you can find all the best reviews.
Wow, those are some really cool devices.
I know. I love a good smart home device.
Oh, me too. Those look like they come in handy. So now it's time for us to get into what's in the box. Both of us will stick our hand through the side and guess what's inside.
Yes.
That kind of rhymed. Okay, let's go.
Is this an apple?
Oh, yeah, I felt it. Yeah, that skin. I felt it right away.
Some apples are green.
Yeah.
It's green on top.
It's green.
St. Patrick's Day.
A little bit of green in there.
Yeah.
Green red.
Yeah.
Yes.
Red is the opposite of green.
Yeah. Want to be featured on Eastern Lifestyle? Whether you have a business or you're someone with an interesting story to share, just email us at easternlifestyle@WNCT.com for an opportunity to be featured. Thank you so much for joining us today. Remember to enjoy every moment of your Eastern lifestyle, and we'll see you tomorrow. Segments in today's episode are sponsored by Texas Roadhouse, the Periwinkle, and Best Reviews.